Hello, folks. Reloading Bench back with you once again. And this, I guess I'll call this a shorty, completely unplanned, unintended. Caught my eye. I just happened to be reading some stuff online, and this article was entitled "Making a Stink." There, sorry for the toner. I'll put this up as well. And this was January 4th. On Zero Hedge. Making a stink. There are only 15 trademark scents, as in smell, products that smell, in the U.S. And apparently there's a two-pronged test. Non-functionality. The smell cannot be the primary purpose of the product, meaning perfume. So I'm going to say perfumes are not trademark scents. Distinctiveness. Consumers must unequivocally link the scent to a specific brand. Think of Play-Doh. Its unique aroma has become synonymous with the brand itself. So the reason this caught my eye was because of the graphic. Because one of those 15 trademark scents is, I call this hoppies. Others I've heard say hops. So I'm going to go with hoppy because that's just what I learned way back in the 80s. So hoppies. And if anybody has looked or paid attention, or if I've even shown it, on my bench, right about there, can I see it? Right about there is an old Gunslick solvent, which is essentially hoppies. And I have that on my bench just as a, I'll call it a reminder of how much this particular product triggers that olfactory, the scent triggers a particular memory. And for me, it's back in the 80s when I bought my first firearm as I was in the military, and opening that up for the first time. It's kind of like the first time you smell, what's it called? Drawing a blank right now. That's what happens when you get old. It's the same thing as, let me open my cabinet. It's the same thing as Ballistol. The first time you smell Ballistol, if you are in the house, your significant other is going to kick you out of the house. Very pungent. And I know it's been neutered down over the years. So this Hoppe's number 9, the old Nitro powder solvent. And this is so old, it was 89 cents back in the day. And I don't know what day this was, but I love having some of these old bottles around. I have more than one that still have the original solvent. And when you crack this open, it just takes me back to the mid-'80s. I can picture being, in the barracks as I had to submit my firearm to the armory because I couldn't have it in the barracks. But I had my cleaning kit in the barracks, so I would clean. I would sign out my firearm, go off post, shoot, come back, sign it back into the armory. After I had cleaned it when I was off post shooting. And there's just something about hoppies for me, that magic scent. It's like sniffing glue as a youngster in school, and I think they've taken all the solvents out of glue, so sniffing glue isn't a thing. Anybody built a model, plastic model in the 70s, you know exactly what I'm talking about with testers. But hoppies number 9 is, again, truly a memorable scent. Hoppe's number 9 has a banana and evergreen scented gun bore cleaner owned by Bushnell now. I don't know if I would call this banana and evergreen. Let me take another sniff. I'm going to sleep well tonight. Yeah, I don't smell banana and I don't smell evergreen, but what I do smell is an amazing scent that sticks with you. So the first time, and I don't think the new stuff actually smells as good. Maybe good is a subjective term. I don't think the new stuff smells quite like the old stuff. So do yourself a favor, go out to eBay, find somebody who's got an old bottle. You'll end up overpaying for it. I don't even think they're in glass now. I think they're all in plastic. Get yourself an old Hoppe's No. 9 Nitro Powder Solvent and sniff that puppy. Good stuff. I think that'll be the thumbnail. Maybe, let's see, I don't want to lay it down because I don't want it to leak